Hey Leo, welcome to your energy check-in. I'm the Mediumistic Mama, and we are going to be picking some tarot cards today to take a look at what is going on for you energetically for the collective, for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. So if you haven't checked out your top three, be sure to do that to get a full picture of what is going on for you. Okay, we are going to start with this. We're just going to go from the top here. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, great. So how I'm feeling right off the top with this card is that I feel like things are coming into more of a balance for you. I feel like life in general might feel more balanced to you. And I feel like there might be more peace coming to you as well. There might have been some trying times recently for you, or something difficult that you had to go through or get to the other side of. And I feel like things are really evening out for you now. And I'm also getting this about this. If this really took a toll on you and you wondered like how you would ever get through it, or if you wondered if life would ever be the same again, Spirit is coming through to say that you can put that behind you. You can put that situation behind you now, because it's only still living in your mind if you let it, okay? So there's a time to really let go and to heal from whatever happened. And it is happening, okay? It is actually happening right now. I feel the energies shifting for you for whatever that difficult situation was. Now, we could be talking about very recent past or something, not in the distant, too distant past, okay? Things are really going to start growing in your life now, and I feel like life is going to just get a little sweeter, a little more colorful, a little more beautified is what I'm hearing. More vibrant, I guess, is the word for that. Like, your life is going to get more vibrant, and it's like you're going to be looking through rose-colored glasses. It feels like things are just really starting to even out, starting to come into balance, so that you can take an assessment of where you're at newly, maybe after this storm has passed or whatever has happened in your life. But it's like you are part of this clearing now. You're in this clearing, this time where you are recovering, and now that stuff is in the past, now you can like recollect yourself and look at and really decide for yourself and create what you want in the future, okay? Because whatever time you're going through now, this has been like the healing, okay? There's been like a time of healing where maybe you felt things were kind of standing still, or maybe stagnant, or you weren't getting the things you wanted, or just like a sense of just being still, okay? So if things have kind of been still, after a period of something that was kind of maybe chaotic or upsetting or hard to get through, know that now is going to be the time for you to recalibrate, and now that the energies have calmed down, that you can go ahead and start to look at what you want to put in place for the future and what you actually want to attract to yourself. And Spirit is also saying too, with the Six of Pentacles, is like whatever actions you take right now are going to come back to you, like cause and effect, or like even like karma, okay? So whatever you're putting out there, whatever you're doing, whatever you're concentrating on, whatever you're thinking about the most, whatever you're doing the most of, is going to come back to you. So take the time to rest, because that Spirit is saying like that is self-care. Okay, you might be in a period of rest right now, or needing to rest, but also start to take actions, because I'm hearing like that they will compound on themselves and on each other, on themselves, and that you'll start to see a pickup in the speed of the direction that you actually want to go in. Okay, so that's really great. We have Justice. When I was saying cause and effect, I was picturing the Justice card. That's the image that they gave to me. So exactly. So it's like Justice is the card of cause and effect. It's the card of karma. It's like whatever you're doing, you're creating more of for yourself. So it's so funny. I just think tarot and spirit work so beautifully together. Like, I had no idea that card was there. But yes, things are very becoming very balanced for you. I'm just a little, I get surprised too sometimes at this stuff, so excuse me for being a little wide-eyed there. But yeah, so this balance is really coming in, and it's going to I feel like it's bringing a lot of gratitude with it, for like where you have been to where you are now, and then also gratitude for where you're going, because there's still so much that is coming to you just out of the situation, just out of whatever has happened, that you are like counteracting now, if that makes sense. Okay, perfect. So let's see. The Five of Wands. Okay, great. So this could have been the fighting that, or there could have been fighting that what had happened in the recent past here with the Five of Wands. But the Five of Wands can be very like, it can be about competition, or like a battle of egos, or, you know, a bunch of people fighting and just talking at each other, and nobody's listening, nobody's hearing what the other person's saying. It's just like talking at each other and not being able to work anything out, and just like egos flaring, and just like a real competitive nature, or wanting to win an argument, or wanting to win at something that isn't going well, or isn't going the way that that you wanted it to. So you're coming out of that, you are overcoming that, and it is balancing out, and justice is coming in to be sure that it turns into a win. Like, this is about winning now, and not winning and somebody else losing, but like winning at life, and winning at being your true authentic self, and winning at putting yourself out there in a way that brings back to you the exact things that you want, and having that energy reciprocate itself back to you in the way that you want. That's why it's so important right now to take the actions and be in the frame of mind that is aligning with what you really, really want, and what you're wanting to attract in right now. Okay, because that's going to be so important. With I'm really trying to explain the depth of these two cards coming in together the way that I'm feeling them. It's like whatever you put your mind to right now, and whatever you like throw yourself into, and it doesn't have to be that dramatic, but whatever you really put effort into right now is going to come back to you like tenfold. Okay, so if you've been a little hesitant to start because you still feel like you might be brushing yourself off from whatever this event was, just know that baby steps, you know, maybe starting small and then having it grow and become something bigger over time, but that you can start now with the smallest step. Okay, even the smallest step is going to be reflected back to you. Okay, all right, let's see. The Hermit card. Okay, healing, solitude, inner work. So you might have been doing that in this, like, I feel like there's this time in between that you're kind of in right now, this like healing kind of moment. All right, and it feels like you've done a lot of introspection, and you've really looked at your part in this, like you've cleaned your side of the street, or if you haven't with the situation at large, at least you have with yourself. You've been honest with yourself about what happened and what went wrong, or what you could have done differently, or however the responsibility, like taking responsibility for your own self and your own actions. And I feel like you've been maybe looking at things that within you that you haven't looked at before, or you're looking at them in a deeper way. And it's like you, I feel like you're wanting to uncover like all the things that are stopping you from getting to that finish line of what you really want. I feel like you're really taking like a microscope or a fine-tooth comb and like really looking like for real, like looking at what there is and what's under the surface and why, you know, things didn't work out, or what had it happen, or what had it go wrong, or why didn't it go the way you wanted to. Like you're getting to the depth of the problem, and or I don't want to say problem, to the root of the issue, so that you can learn from it and then put new things in place so that you don't have to repeat that again, is what that feels like to me. And then the Three of Wands. Okay, and this might have been uncomfortable for you to do. It might have been an uncomfortable journey, like within, or this time period where there's like not much happening, might have been really difficult for you. And yeah, I'm getting something about taking the time, like taking the time for yourself. It sometimes might not be the thing that you do, or that you try on first. Okay, so this is, I feel like this might be something, this might be a completely different different than what you're used to. Okay, I'm just gonna, there's some more information in this card. Let me just see here. Keeping an open mind about the adventure that you're setting off on next and what you're really going for next. Keeping an open mind and remembering that it is an adventure, and that there is no pass or fail. It's trying things out to see what works, and what doesn't work, you don't have to try again. And what does work, you do more of, or try something else new after something works. You know, it's a period of just trying new things and being open to where that's going to take you, and being open to like the journey of that. Because I feel like Spirit is really trying to say, like, not to get too caught up in the outcome of what you want, because that can be really limiting when you're just looking for a specific outcome. That can fix things in a way that you might miss like other opportunities, because they don't look like that thing that you are looking for, but they might take you on a more generous path to the thing that you actually want. So staying open-minded, and yeah, and like trying new things on, like trying it on, try it before you buy it kind of thing is what I'm getting. It's like just trying new things and being open to the adventure, being open to playing with the energy. Like it doesn't have to be so serious, I feel like, is what the main part of this message is. It doesn't have to be so serious. It can be a journey. It can be fun. It can be exciting, as long as you don't limit it, and don't limit yourself. And so that way the sky is really the limit for you. Okay, you're onto some really good things. I'm impressed at how you're handling whatever you went through. And I feel like fairness is coming in too, because it might have been a very unfair situation that you were involved in. It might be something where you had to overcome a big loss, and the way that you're handling it though feels right. Okay, it feels like you're doing the right thing, and you're taking the time and space that you need in order to come back stronger, and you're looking within, and you're doing all the things. Okay, you're doing all the right things to make this next step really be like glorious for you. Okay, let's take a Moonology card. And step out of your comfort zone too. If you're feeling a little I feel like that's what they were saying before with the not like being so fixed on a specific route. Like, there might be some things that are uncomfortable for you to try and see how they work and see what the feedback is on those. Okay, so don't get too caught up and too comfy. Like, really stretch yourself. And the Spirit is saying, like, the amount that you are able to stretch yourself and really think outside of the box and do things that are outside of the box for you, but that you feel called to do. There is a lot of intuition here that is calling you. So be mindful of that too. But if there's some ideas that you have or some downloads or some information and you're afraid to do it because you're afraid of what might happen, in a, not in a risk sort of way, but in a, ooh, I don't know what they'll think, or I don't know what so-and-so will say about me, or, but what if it doesn't work? Or, you know, things like that, those limiting kind of conversations that we have with ourselves to talk ourselves out of the thing that we feel kind of drawn to do. So you're just saying, get out of your comfort zone with that and just try on new things and keep it light. And that's why they were talking about the adventure. Keep it light, keep it fun, so that you don't make it too serious, so that going outside of the box and exploring outside that comfort zone can be exciting. Like, make it exciting and make it fun. And Leo, you are good at having fun. So find little ways to have fun with it, okay? Because that's going to, Spirit is saying that that's not only going to lead you in all the right directions, but that's going to have the outcome be what you are desiring. Okay, because the emotions and the fun that you're having along the way will attract it to you quicker, and in a more fun and exciting way. Okay, all right, Leo, that's really great. Let's see here. We have bring love into the situation. Okay, I feel like they are adding this to that little bit that I was talking about with the comfort zone. It's like, if you are loving the journey and loving yourself and experiencing joy and love while you're doing these things, then again, that is going to amplify the energy and just bring it, bring the perfect thing even sooner. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not going to take all of those. Let's see. Let me just do that over here. Actually, I'll just pick this one. Oh, a time for healing. Yes. So you might be in that place right now. This middle ground is what I'm feeling. So you have been doing the healing, and make sure to give yourself enough time, but don't stay too long. Don't linger too long in that space, so that you are missing those intuitive hits and not actually taking the actions that are there for you to take next. Okay, Leo, I hope this helps you. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I would love for you to follow me so we can see each other here next time. Thank you. Bye now. Leo, I just turned this deck to see the bottom card, and it says, step out of your comfort zone. Just wanted to add that. Bye.